this is just a waste of a video. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's a waste of a video. So, as always, Pierre-Luc Dubois is on the trade block. So naturally, the Rangers are connected to Pierre-Luc Dubois. So we gotta talk all about Dubois, how he fit on the Rangers. Is he worth it? What is he worth? Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's gonna end up in Montreal one way or another. So whether the Rangers acquire him this year or not is totally up to them. But they'll be giving up assets for a guy they're literally only going to have for a year. Because he wants to be in Montreal. He will be in Montreal. But, now to the task at hand. Let's just talk. You know what? I'm going to put away all the negativity and we're going to talk. We're just going to talk. I just want to talk. All right? So, I believe he has a $6 million qualifying offer or something along those lines. Maybe a little bit more than that. So, $6 million qualifying offer, assuming we just signed for his qualifying offer, is half of our projected cap space. Leaves you with $5.7 million to sign Lafreniere, Mott, and Miller. Assume, where's my calculator? I have my calculator. Assume Mott's going to make 1.5. Just assume. So 5.7 minus 1.5. Leaves you with $4.2 million to sign Laffy and Miller. Assume Lafreniere takes exactly what Capo Caco got, $2.1 million. That leaves you with $2.1 million where you sign K'Andre Miller. K'Andre Miller is probably not going to get less money than Ryan Lindgren got, so minus 3, assuming he gets the Lindgren seal. And you have negative $900,000 and not a full roster. The only way this works, even this is just a friggin' qualifying offer. You'd have... Oh, God, who's fucking blowing up my phone right now? Sorry. Trading Barclay Goodrow wouldn't even be enough. All right? You'd have to trade like Laffy or Hedel or Lindgren or like... You'd have to trade more than what it's worth. I'm so frustrated seeing the conversation again. I'm just so over this Dubois shit. We don't have the money for it. You'd have to trade Lafreniere. Right? Lafreniere would have to go the other way money-wise because you wouldn't be able to re-sign him. Hedel would probably be gone. Maybe Hedel gone. I don't know. More likely Goodrow. So you'd have to, on top of the assets that you're using to pay to get Dubois, you'd have to use more assets to pay to get rid of Barclay Goodrow. And this is not denying that Pierre-Luc Dubois is a really great, second, if not first-line center. And when he's trying, he's a really good-ass player. We'll go over his numbers in a second and how he compares. But strictly talking money, I should have just saved the money part for last because this is like the biggest thing. This is the thing that's going to stop it. Money-wise, the Rangers just don't have the money to do it. I'm telling you right now, Goodrow and Laffy would not even be enough to afford bringing him in because if you do extend him beyond his qualifying offer, you got to assume he's making at least what Mika Zibanejad is making at $8.5 million. At least that. Maybe $8 million on the nose. So let's say Lafreniere's gone, right? Say Laffy's gone and we trade Goodrow. So the 11.7 we'll round up to 0.8 because you're not because I'm going to do 3.6 for Goodrow. That leaves you with 15.4. Assume that Dubois is getting at least $8 million. You're down to 7.4. Mott gets 1.5. You're down to 5.9. Miller gets 3. You're down to $2.9 million, which still isn't bad, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 8 players. 8 forwards. Okay, so you got to fill 4 forward spots. Assume that Cooley and Othman are 2 guys, right? So that's call it 1.8 minus 1.8, right? Because they both make about $900,000 each. That leaves you with 1.1 and 2 vacant forward spots, starting friggin' spots. You don't even have enough to sign 2 players. You don't even have enough to sign 2 players. So I don't like. There is mathematically no way to make. You'd have to trade. So Goodrow and Laffy would not be enough. You'd have to give up even more than that money wise to facilitate this. So I don't see a realm where this is physically possible mathematically for New York Rangers to do. It's not even really worth talking about because there is no physical. The Rangers would not be able to ice 10 guys a night. Like here, ready? We're gonna do the math together again, just so you guys know I'm not going crazy, and then we'll move on to the individual numbers. So the Rangers have 11.7, And then you add Gaudreau's 3.6, because after that, you know, just about 3.6 plus 3.6. All right, that's $15.3 million. All right, let's just do this. Let's just instead of me making this more complicated than it needs to be. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, because there is just I need to make this. I need to show you guys how this just doesn't make sense. Okay, so ready? We're gonna go to trade. We're gonna go to lose a peg. Come on. Come on, where are you? Always cold in Winnipeg. Pierre-Luc Dubois. All right, we're going. Oh, hold on. Whoopsie daisies. We need to trade from the reserve list. Where is okay? Just ready. Lafreniere. Yeah, the first round. Probably actually, if Laffy's in there, probably not first round. So if Laffy. Let's say Robertson, and the only second round pick we actually have, which is a gross overpayment in my opinion. All right, good, great, wonderful. Let's say you get rid of Barkley, Gaudreau, and for some reason you hardly have to bribe Florida to take on. And I'm not even saying Florida. This is just random. It's just to get rid of the fucking guy, right? Okay. Great. Good, great, grand, wonderful. So now you go to sign offer sheet RFA. You go for Dubois. Oops, come on. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Great. This is just fun. Aren't we having a blast? So we could say 8 years. 8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So boom, we got him. Pierre-Luc Dubois. That's awesome. All right. We're having so much fun. Heedle slides to the wing. Okay, great. You have $7.4 million to fill out the rest of your roster. So Ben Harper's a scratch. Let's go ahead and re-sign Zach Jones, because I don't even think you have much of a choice at this point other than to re-sign Zach Jones. Let's say he signs for $800,000, takes a massive discount. So there you go. You have 2 defensemen now. Oh, right. We have to re-sign Keandre Miller. So we'll go re-sign Keandre Miller. With play pretend, he takes literally the exact contract Lindgren got. Great. All right, awesome. You have your 6th defenseman and a 7th. All right, you're down to $3.6 million to finish off this roster. Okay, great. So let's go back to the Rangers. Get rid of Miller's name. Great. So all of our RFAs, right? None of these guys are filling this spot. All right, Laffy's gone at this point. Whatever. Okay, you go to UFA. You go to Mott. Let's even be generous to ourselves. Let's be generous to ourselves here. We'll say 3 years at $1,400. All right, so we're being generous to ourselves. So there's Tyler Mott. You have $2.2 million to sign a second-line right winger. No, never mind. We don't even need to do it, right? So here's Brennan Othman. This is fun. Where's Will Cooley? This is great. I just lost a whole Will Cooley somewhere to the atmosphere. I don't know where he ended up. Oh, there he is. Okay, I don't know how he managed to go there. And this is just us playing pretend. We're just shooting the shit. We're just gabbing. All right, you have 11 forwards, 7 defensemen, no backup goalie. This is let's say, here we go. Here, Louis Domingue, right? So Louis Domingue's your backup goalie. You still need a 4th line center. Jimmy Vesey. I mean, there's no fucking way in hell this guy's even if Johnny Brzezinski's your 4th line center. Now you need a 4th line winger. You need another scratch and a 4th line winger, and you're currently negative $1 million in the hole. Even if Dubois took $1 million less a year, 7 times 8, you're still $24,000 in the hole. So there is mathematically no way to make this work unless you trade Filipino and then he takes $7 million a year. Then maybe it could work. But mathematically, there is just no way to make this work. None. But we're going to talk about it anyways because this is just the topic of the day. So Pierre-Luc Dubois, point-wise, 27 goals, 63 points, 73 games. Great season. 40 even strength points. Is 40 even strength points on the Rangers would be tied with Filipino. Tied with Filipino, the guy we're talking about trading for him for 4th on the team. And he's actually 48.9 in the face-off. That is really not that bad. 205 shots would put him 4th on the Rangers, 1 ahead of Artemi Panarin. I'm not even bothered looking at the shooting percentage. Now, these stats, the hits, 71, so 3.16 hits per 60. Amongst Rangers forwards, oopsie daisies, hold on, more filters. I want 55. Let me just do 50 games played. Error on the side of safety. Would be 5th on the Rangers in hits per 60. His blocks per 60 are at 2.09, would be tied with Heedle for third, which is actually pretty good and surprised me a little bit. His giveaways at 209 per 60 would be probably third, fourth on the team, but that's actually not bad for a guy who's making plays. His 178 takeaways per 60 would be nearly dead last. I don't know. It'd be fifth on the team. And he's missed the net. Only 103 misses, but he takes a lot of shots. So you can get, whatever. Like perfectly middle in the pack of the miscellaneous stats, right? So nothing great, nothing bad, nothing awful. His penalties, 36 minor penalties. 36 would lead the entire team by 12. So we lead the entire team in 12 for minor penalties. Now, granted, he actually draws a pretty decent amount of penalties, 1.83 drawn per 60, right? Which would put him best on the team behind Mott. Mott's obviously not this because he played 55 games. So he'd be best on the team. And his net penalties at 0.18 would be up there. So he draws more than he takes. But he still took 36 minor penalties. 36. That's a lot of penalty kills. That is a lot of freaking penalty kills. The Rangers penalty kill was actually really solid this year. But so let's play pretend. Even if Heedle goes, let's just say Heedle goes the other way, right? Omit Lafreniere. Let's say Heedle goes the other way. You're willing to add 22 more penalty kills for a guy that had the same amount of even strength points as the guy you traded away for? Not to mention the guy you traded away for him, that is being Heedle, assuming Heedle makes about half of what he makes for 4 more years. Listen, I am all for upgrading. I am. And Pierre-Luc Dubois is a great hockey player. He wants to go to Montreal. He's going to end up in Montreal. He's requested a trade off of 2 teams already because he wants to be in Montreal. Even if he was like, yeah, I'm kind of interested in the Rangers, are you willing to really give up that much? Put yourself in such a hole cap space wise that you can't even have fucking 12 forwards or 13 forwards on the roster. Are we really willing to put ourselves in this situation? Mathematically, we just did the math. Unless the salary cap jumps higher than what we thought, even if it jumps an extra million, you still put yourself so tight against the freaking cap, you hardly have enough room to breathe or have a call-up. So, I don't know. This is one I am not high on, mostly money-wise, but I just don't see how why we're still wrapped up in rumors about bringing in a guy who's a great player, but does not, he knows where he wants to be. He's going to end up there. So it's just a waste of a conversation. And I said it's going to be a waste of a video. It's probably my longest video in the past week. But it's God, I would love Pierre-Luc Dubois if it made sense, but it just doesn't. There's mathematically, you'd have to trade Laffy, Heedle, Goudreau, and shed a little bit more money to even make it remotely make sense financially, and then you have to take a discount from $8 million down to $7 million, and there's not even an indication that he's willing to take less than $8 million, or even $8 million. So I don't see how it's physically possible. I hope I didn't rant and ramble too much. I hope I didn't come off as a complete asshole. But I just don't see a way to make it work. I don't. I would love it because I think he's a really good player, and when he tries, he is dominant. But right now for the Rangers, it did not line up. Let him go to Montreal where he wants to be. Do not give up futures. Do not give up assets for a guy you quite literally cannot afford. That is my take. You guys comment below. Maybe I missed something. Maybe there's a way to get him that I missed. But the only way I can see it is if you trade Alexis Lafreniere. It's Artemi Panarin. And he's a full no-movement clause. I don't think he's waiving it. Or trading somebody else. I don't see the Rangers doing it. I don't see the Rangers trading Lindgren. I don't see the Rangers trading Miller. I hardly see them trading Philip Heedle. Trocheck has a no-move. I don't see a world or a realm where it's possible. Maybe I missed something. You guys comment your thoughts down below. I am all ears because I think he's a great player, and if we could get him, I would not say no. But I didn't hear from you guys first. I said my piece. I'm done. I've got a headache from ranting like that. Thank you guys for watching. I think we're on day 9 in a row. We're killing it right now. It's actually a lot of fun. I'm enjoying uploading every single day. There's something to talk about every single day, whether it's minor, major, or something in between. I'm really hoping the Rangers don't name a coach today because I'm not doing a double upload. I'll just do it tomorrow, and that's probably going to be a group live stream with the Rangers hire a coach. That's not going to be a individual type video. I just don't see it being that way. It could be, but we'll talk about that another time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. You guys comment your thoughts down below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you all. Peace out.